Hello everyone and welcome to another video. What I've done is I've picked out 6 different genres of books and then I've whittled it down to 2 books from each genre and I'm going to kind of recommend the book to you. I thought it was quite a nice way just to get books that I like across and also give a bit of variety from different genres. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the 2 books from each genre and yeah. Here we go. I'm going to start off with the dystopian genre. Now, dystopian genres is normally a book based in the future where the worlds are kind of a bit different. Now, the books I've picked for that are The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. Now, this book is about a girl and everybody over the age of 16 kind of had these powers and they're all categorised into different categories depending on the strength of power and what type of power it is. Now, in this book, there's a lot of romance and there's also a lot of fighting. I really did enjoy this book. I had to sit down and think about it afterwards. I can't wait for the next book to come out because I believe there's going to be a bit more action. But definitely a brilliant dystopian read, and it does start off in a kind of concentration camp for these kind of children with powers. So definitely check that out if you think that's something you would like. The next book I'm going to be talking about in the dystopian genre is, of course, Divergent by Veronica Roth. This is the first book in the Divergent series. Now, I did review this book if you want to hear more about it, and it's one of the first reviews I did on this channel, so half a year ago. So what I'm going to do is I'll leave the link down below if you want to know any more about that. But it's a brilliant story, and it's basically set in this new world where everybody lives in factions dependent on their personality. Now, this one girl doesn't fit into any factions, and that causes a stir-up because that is not the norms of society. The next genre I'm going to be talking about is the romance genre. I've got 2 books in there which kind of don't fit in, but they do somewhere. Starting off, I have Fallen Too Far by Abby Gillines. Now, this is a new adult book, and that means that it is a very saucy book. There's got a lot of intimate scenes in this book, but it really was enjoyable. Really quick, really fun read. I would definitely recommend this to anybody who's trying to get into the new adult series. And brilliant love kind of romance book with a big twist. The next book I have is Every Day by David Levithan. Now, I understand this isn't just romance, but I've put it into the romance category anyway. It's basically about this thing called A, and every day A wakes up in a new body, somebody else's body. Now, one day A falls in love with a girl, and obviously the next day he is in a different body, and it's just about his journey going to find the girl and how he has to explain to the girl what's happening. Really fantastic read. I read this in a day, very, very quick. Definitely read it, it's very, very good. The next genre I will be talking about is fantasy genre, and the 2 books I have picked for that are Shadow and Bone, which is a fantastic, phenomenal, amazing book. Based in Russia, and it's got lots of fantasy aspects to it, with also a twist of romance and mystery. Now, what I'll do is I'll leave my review link down below for this book as well. Check that out. It may encourage you to buy the book because it seriously is fantastic. Of course, the next book in the fantasy genre I have chosen is City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. What an amazing book this is. If you don't know too much about it, I'll leave my link for the review down below, which is also another one of my early reviews. And it's just a phenomenal book about this kind of world where half angel, half human warriors live and they defeat demons, and you should all know about it. It's coming out in movies soon, but if you don't, check it out. Fantastic. The next genre I'm going to be talking about is science fiction, and the books I have chosen for that are Starfall by W.A. Fulkerson. Now, I believe this is science fiction, and it's basically about this new world where everybody starts off as an ungifted. Now, everyone has a star in the sky, and when their star falls, they have to go retrieve it to get a gift, and the gift is to change into a type of 3 different species: a nebula, a flare, or a Hawkeye. Now, I'll link the review for this book down below. Definitely go check it out if you want to know more about the 3 different species and what makes them different. Fantastic read, seriously phenomenal. The next book I have chosen for the science fiction genre is Hunting Lila by Sarah Alderson. Now, I believe this is science fiction, but basically it's a heavily romance book, but it's got science fiction elements. As for the girl, the main character has a power called telekinesis, and this power means she can move objects with her mind. Now, I absolutely love that aspect. I think it's brilliant. Really good, fast-paced romance book. I've just finished reading the second one, Losing Lila, so a review will be up very, very soon. The next genre I have picked is paranormal, and the books I have chosen are The Secret Circle by L.J. Smith. This is a book about a coven of witches. Now, you can't really get better than that in my books. I absolutely love books about witches. Now, this was a TV show. The books are very, very different to the TV show, but I definitely suggest you read them. They're fantastic. The next book I have chosen is Mrs. Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Now, this is also a paranormal read. It basically starts off about kind of ghosts and hauntings and ends up with superpowers. So definitely check this out. I love this book. It's told via words and also pictures, for example, creepy pictures. Absolutely love this story. Fantastic by Ransom Rigg. If you like a bit of a book which might give you a bit of creepy chills at the beginning, then definitely check this out. But it does lead on to an amazing, amazing storyline. You just have to check it out. The last genre I have chosen is historical fiction, and the books I have for that are Philippa Gregory's Changeling. Philippa Gregory is known for her amazing, amazing historical fiction books, and this is a YA series. It's book 1 in the Order of Darkness series, and I'm really excited for the next one. If you want to have a book which has the kind of mystery element as well as the historical fiction, it's brilliant. I absolutely love the fact that it's based in a time era of 1453. Absolutely love that. So if you want a good, fun, mystery, kind of Sherlock Holmes-esque historical fiction, then definitely check this book out. The next book I have is Witchfall by Victoria Lamb. Now, Victoria Lamb is now one of my new favourite authors, and she has written this amazing historical fiction. It is based around the time of Mary's reign, and it's Queen Elizabeth, but her name is now Lady Elizabeth because it's the young Lady Elizabeth. And Lady Elizabeth has got this kind of lady servant who is a witch, and it's basically about being a witch during the 1500s, and that can come up with some problems as there's witch hunters, and obviously everybody is against witches and they burn witches at the stake, and it's just a brilliant read. I've just read the next one, and actually my review for this will be up tomorrow, so definitely keep an eye out for that. I hope you like this new segment. I hope you enjoyed some of the books I've showed you. If you've read any of those or are interested in them, let me know down below. Also, let me know down below what your favourite genre is, and maybe give me the book out of that genre which is your favourite. That means I can go and check it out, and maybe you might recommend me a new book. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Please do give it a thumbs up and do comment down below. And if you're new here, hello! And I will see you next time for the next review. Bye-bye!